St. Kitts and Nevis Investment Immigration Policy. Policy Interpretation. St. Kitts and Nevis Federal Civil Act 1984, Article 3, Section 5, provides that foreign investors who make a significant contribution to the economy of St. Kitts and Nevis can become a federal citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis. There are two ways to become a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis through investment in naturalization projects. The first is through a donation to the Sugar Diversification Fund. For a single main applicant, the required donation is $250,000 US. 2 to 3 applicants are required to donate $300,000 US. For 4 to 5 applicants, the required donation is $350,000 US, and 5 to 7 applicants must pay $450,000 US to the Sugar Diversification Fund. In addition to the above-mentioned donations, applicants are required to pay the relevant immigration fees. The second investment option is to invest in a government-specified property valued at no less than $400,000 US, and the investor must maintain it for 5 years after paying the relevant immigration fees. Applicants can receive their passports without visiting St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis federal passports are valid for 10 years and can be renewed upon expiration. The Sugar Diversification Fund. Until the 1970s, the sugar industry has been the backbone of the economy of St. Kitts and Nevis. In 2003, sugar production reached 16,000 tons and declined to 14,200 tons in 2004. Due to the industry's losses, which accounted for 4% of the GDP per year, the government abandoned the sugar industry in 2005. Tourism is now the fastest growing sector among St. Kitts and Nevis's economy, growing at an annual rate of 18%. It has become one of the most promising areas of development as well as the most important industry by providing foreign exchange earnings. More than 600,000 people visited St. Kitts and Nevis in 2012. Most of the tourists are from the United States, Europe, and Canada. An investment into the real estate industry in St. Kitts and Nevis has a strong return prospect, so we will therefore focus on introducing the way to invest in real estate industry. Application requirements for the main applicant include: they must be at least 18 years of age, they must not have a criminal record, and they have to pass a background check and a health check. For their dependents, they must be the legal spouse of the main applicant or children 18 years old or below. For children between the ages of 18 and 30, they must be unmarried, enrolled full-time in a university, and be financially dependent on the main applicant. The parents or grandparents of the main applicant or his spouse, who are at least 55 years of age and are financially dependent on the main applicant, are also eligible. And physically or mentally disabled children who are 18 years of age or older are also eligible to be dependent. Some of the advantages of the project include: 4 generations of a family can receive passports. The project is one of the longest running and most stable citizenship for investment programs. There are no residence time requirements to retain dual nationality. Visa-free access to more than 130 countries, including the UK and other Commonwealth countries, as well as Switzerland, France, and other EU and Schengen countries. And there is no income tax or inheritance tax. Capital gains, interest, gifts, properties, and inheritance in St. Kitts are also tax-free. Welcome to St. Kitts and Nevis, and thank you for listening.